New tonight, the NTSB has completed its investigation into last year's East Palestine train derailment when dozens of freight cars derailed, spilling hazardous materials.
Officials then released and burned toxic chemicals from several rail cars just days later. 3 News reporter Giovanni Ligi has more.
Just about 16 months after the small town was thrust into the national spotlight, the NTSB has finished an investigation into how a train derailed in East Palestine, spilling toxic materials on the ground and sending hazardous chemicals into the air. The safety board determined a bearing on one of the rail cars overheated, causing an axle to separate, leading to the derailment and then a fire. Officials then decided to blow open 5 tank cars and burn vinyl chloride, something the board said was likely unnecessary, but officials who made the call, they said, did not have the information they needed. In the 216-page final report, the board made at least 33 recommendations, all actions that in some way could have helped before, during, and after. These include creating a database of bearing failures to help address risk factors, and one even directing Norfolk Southern to revise the company procedures to immediately provide emergency responders with an accurate copy of train contents, something the board said the railway delayed doing, leading to the toxic release. The board also determined post-derailment hazards people were exposed to were caused by Ohio's insufficient training requirements for volunteer firefighters. They laid out recommendations, training for dealing with hazardous materials. The report also follows the more than $500 million class action lawsuit aimed at providing money for injuries and damaged properties in the area. Attorneys said only 22 of the almost 2,000 households opted out, criticizing the lawsuit's fairness and possible long-term health impacts. Well, the final report means the investigation is now complete. Some of the other recommendations include strengthening record keeping and increasing communication to make sure another derailment and release of fumes like this does not happen again.